Welcome to Surviving Mars. Welcome back to Surviving Mars. We are going to do a new game. That last one, I mean, the meteors just ended it. Not to mention the fact, first time back into it for a while, my build order really sucked. So I spent some time working on my build order to figure out just what do I want to do. So I think I've got myself nailed down a bit better. So let's go in here. A couple things here. Let's see. Mission sponsor. I'm going to go for Europe this time. I like the research per sol. The prices are fine. Getting some new technologies is good. India wasn't bad for the medium dome, but I think the medium dome is a little bit too fast for me as far as where I'm going. I got myself like in deep. As far as the profile goes, a number of these things are pretty good. The mayor's not bad for the point for reduced metal and concrete. The Inventor is pretty good because of the autonomous hub, and I think, what is it, the Futurist for the autonomous sensors. And I'm going to do the Inventor with the autonomous hub. Again, that makes things kind of nice. Prefab buildings. So, a few things. I'm not going to go moisture vaporator on the first run here. I'm also not going to take a Stirling generator with me. I just want a drone hub. And I'm going to take the fuel refinery just so that I have it at the moment. I need something to be able to drop down for fuel. I'm probably going to send the second of my 2 rockets out with the rest of the stuff that I need when I'm ready. And I'm not ready yet. The next thing I think I'm going to do is I'm going to send out a transport if I can get it. See if I can cut down here a little bit. I don't want to cut down on that. There it is. Transport. Boom. Good. Alright, I'm going thin on a lot of these things here. My very first build is just going to be a concrete extractor, a sensor hub, and a large solar array to stockpile concrete. And I'm going to use the time to look around for water. Do I want the drones? I think maybe I will have some drones. Well, I've got the transport doing some work. I'm going to go this route. The 3... Well, actually, if I do a... yeah, I can't get any more stuff in here as far as polymers and things. Looks good to me. Alright, so let's take a random spot here and see what we get. No, let's not do that. I don't want to go too bananas on the difficulty here. Something like... That looks interesting. What's there? Meteors! Sure, why not? It's 290. I think that's a pretty good thing for an early start. If my voice sounds a little weird, it's because I just got over the flu, or I shouldn't say over. I'm on the far side of it. But I don't have enough content to be able to upload through the flu. To Mars. Everyone at Mission Control is impatient to see the rocket touching down and unloading its precious cargo. Our remotely controlled eyes and hands on the red planet, the drones and rovers. Our goal is to secure a foothold for humanity to build the first Martian dome. This daunting endeavor will allow the brave pioneers, the founders, to settle on Mars and prove that the colony is sustainable. But until then, we make sure the colony has enough construction materials. Water, oxygen, power. Okay, so we're good. Let's close that. Okay, I got a higher and a lower area. I don't know if I'm going to go up high or go down low. Thank you tomorrow. Thank you. Just get out of my way here. So I can see I've got concrete and some rich resources here. I'm going to go up into an area that looks like it's pretty open. 96%, 98%. There's a nice open spot. No. I meant to do this. There we go. Concrete. I like the area here. What's about this one here? Nothing. Oh, good boy. Good God. Really? How to read where the water is. Maybe I should consider this over here. I got some stuff in here. Sure. What's going on up there? That doesn't look good. Looks like it might be something special going on. Like the dust tornadoes or something. That are crop circles. I got crop circles. All right, let's take a let's look right here. No. I want to use another thing here. Boom. Oh, geez. All right, do I go tall or do I go high or low? Let's see. You got 72 metals, 14 metals, 109 metals, and nothing around here. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and land over here. Where do I want to land? I'll do here. Let's speed this sucker up. All right. So first, thank you for the camera controls. I had building construction menu, and you know what? Can I turn up hints? Guess not. Thank you for dropping right nearby me. Let's see. We'll do this. Cover that a little bit. Boom. All right. I have one power cable on the back side. There. Right? No, right there. And to that, I will attach large solar panel and a sensor tower. And a small one, actually, as well. All right. So we are good to go. Now I can start making some other things here. Let's make our dumping site for all of the materials here. There we go. And now we need a storage depot for our concrete, which I will place here for lack of a better place to put it, right there. And also metals and a polymer. And I'm not going to do special stuff here.
Resources are low.
Alright, so that's all the stuff I brought with me, I think. Yes. Sounds good. Alright, let's go look at our research. So I want to get fungal, well, I don't need to get fungal farm right off the bat. Engineers and geologists is good. Ooh. Research, actually. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. All right. So we got that stuff all cranking. And also, I think... Thank you for telling me that's a good idea. The Explorer. I have nothing to explore yet, but let's go ahead and start up the map. God, I hate this stuff. Get off my map, damn it. Let us search around here. There we go. So, I have established concrete production with power. It'll only run during the daylight hours, but that's fine. It's not like I have to worry about nighttime. Really, thanks. Thanks for telling me all that stuff I don't need to know about. There's some stuff to grab, so we'll go ahead and grab that. And let's see what else we got going. That doesn't have anything to do at the moment. That's fine. So now what we're doing is we just let the time pass. We're going to let the sensor scan the surrounding area. Let's see how fast it's going up. That's not too bad. Pretty decent. The only thing I have to worry about is the fact that I have only 8 spare parts. This design here takes nothing but metal for that for maintenance, metal for this for maintenance, metal for that for maintenance, but the concrete extractor requires a spare part. Which is, I've got, what, 8 of them? So it should give me a little bit of time. And I've got 2 things here that are going to be important. One,
sector scanned.
I can use my transport to go around and grab all the metal and unload it here so I can stockpile both metal and concrete. for wherever I do intend to put my things. I need to find water. And so that's the other thing I'm waiting for, is for the scanning to complete and find me some water somewhere. So, at this stage, I think I just wait. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait. So, I'm just going to speed up time here. I'll be right back. Okay, well, we found water. We've got the rover up there running around grabbing stuff. And if you notice the icon, that just says he's gathering. If he gets a square in there, it means he's full, and you can send him back to unload. But the water here, it's actually pretty good because we've got both a water deposit and a nice thing here, underground rare metals. And that's what I'm going to go with for my first thing. One of the things I want to take a look at here.
Hey, Kim.
Let's see if I can throw a bit. Yeah, see that terrain right there is going to get in my way. Sort of.
Since it may be hard for
I could do this.
To get there physically, we have created a video link with an augmented.
So that's actually a pretty good place to place it. In fact, I am surprised at just how close it is to all the other stuff that I'm doing. So this will be like really quite good. So let me do this. I'm going to place that down. And then what I'm going to do is immediately turn it off. That means that the drones won't try to replace things on it, which is what I want. And this guy is full, so let's go ahead and unload him again. The other thing I was looking for is trying to find enough concrete and metals. So you can see up the top here I have 161 metals, 80 concrete. 80 concrete is about what I need. If you look at the dome here, this one's going to cost me 80 just to build it. Right, so I still have some more things I'm going to want to do as well. I need to get the extractor up and going, and I got a bunch of other things I'm going to need to put onto this dome to get it to work for me. So, to do that, I have made myself a little bit of a build order. So I know I'm going to want to put a rare metal extractor. I can't do that right now without this thing being in the way or being on the being down and actually functional. But I can put this one in, and I want the pipes to be heading towards
Research complete.
Like, I think this will be right there. So I've got one square at the bottom left that is over the water, so that should be fine. Again, I'm going to turn this off in a moment while I plan this stuff out. I'm going to need a water tower and the pipes, so the pipes are going to go from like here. I'm going to go right to there. I can't stop them, so they're going to put those things in. I mean, it's just not worth trying. So, I can make sure that I have myself connect with the water tower. You can go all the way to the edge with it. Boom, right there. Let me turn that off for a second. Next, I want to get a Moxie. I tend to put the Moxie and the water tower like next to one another. I'll put it on this side, because I'm going to want to have access to like a polymer thing later on. Oxygen tank. Let's rotate it again. Stick it right in there. It looks like I could probably get two in there, but I'm not going to bother at the moment. So let's turn these things off for the moment. Boom. I need to get a drone hub out. Alright, so that's going to take care of my immediate needs for oxygen and things like that.
Sector scanned.
I'm going to want a landing pad around here somewhere. Let's take a look at that. I like to have a landing pad nearby so I can unload people if I want to. Put a space in there, boom, right outside the door. Let's see. I'm going to put my drone hub probably like right here. That looks good. Actually, yeah, right there. Which means I need a wire to here. Resupply. I know about resupply rockets. Thank you very much. Don't keep telling me about it. Alright, so now that I got the drone hub out, they're going to come over here and start making this stuff, and that's fine. Everything that's not... This takes no maintenance, so that's fine. The pipes will probably take a little bit of maintenance. Power cables need to go in too. There we go. So I got those in. Now I have some stuff to do on the inside as well, which I can't do yet. Inside, I'm going to be putting two living quarters, a diner, infirmary, a grocer. I got the drone hub down. I need to put down the fuel refinery. And then I need to start worrying about power. Now, there's a couple things I can do with the power. I can get this thing going up and going right now, which I think I will, along with the water tower. And then I can throw in do the same thing I've been doing over there with a couple of solar panels over here. But I'm going to put them on the end because I'm going to decommission them later. I need 2 of these. And these are relatively free for me. How are we doing here? Okay, you're building it. Nice. Boom. Yay! Look at that. Alright, and then let's go ahead and put in our fuel refinery over here. I'm so close. I'm going to be within the, see, I'm going to be within the dust range. You know what? Cancel that. I need this water extractor further out. Like right here? Yeah, I think right here will be fine. A little bit longer on the pipe, but that's fine. And
Sector
power
scanned.
So dust will increase the amount of times that things have to be maintained. I don't want that to happen too often for me. Fuel refinery. We'll put it over here.
Research complete.
And then we will put down a fuel depot away from everything else. I'll put it right here. Right next to the rocket. Make things faster. Alright. So I have pretty much everything I need to have down at the moment. As soon as I get this thing up and running, we'll be flying. Come on. Do some water. Where do you go? You go there. Do I have any more? They come all the way out. Do I have any more metal up there? I do. Right there. Go get the rest of that metal. A lot of rich stuff up there. I'm going to go bananas trying to mine all that, but I'm glad to see that I got a whole slew of rare materials. Let's take a look here. Okay, we're down to the last thing I want to research, so let's see here. Botanists. I want botanists. Absolutely to be trained up. Additional drones. Well, the AI Explorer, definitely need that. Hold up. Before I do these things, I need the fungus farm. I'm not going to use the apartments right off the bat. Apartments are give you 24 people as opposed to 14, so you get 10 more within a small area. Basically, you can use 2 pie shapes for apartments instead of 3 for living space. Thing I found out during my test, though, is that living quarters take 1 energy. These guys could take up to 12. It feels like it's a bug to me, but hey, whatever. And then there's an upgrade. So yeah, got that. And then over here, I think the drone hubs. Yep, like that. I like that. So decommissioning protocol would be good for when I build something like these solar panels, and I want to take them down later. Just get in the way or something. All right. So I feel pretty good about where we're at the moment. Is it time to bring in the rest of this stuff?
Meteor shower incoming.
Ah! The region is about to experience a meteor storm. Buildings directly hit by meteors will need to be repaired in order to function again, while pipes and cables will get destroyed. Rovers hit by meteors will also need repairs, while drones may become irreversibly damaged. Meteor storms cannot be avoided, but some good practice may minimize their damage potential, such as not clustering vital buildings next to each other and making redundant pipes. You mean like this? I don't have a command rover, so I can't hide all my drones. I could take them offline, though. I'm going to take one of these guys offline. Actually, this doesn't cost me anything. I'm going to recall all my drones. There we go. So what I've done is I've turned all my drones into prefabs. I can build them again to put them out, but this way they don't get hit by the meteor storm, wherever that's going to be. Let's see if I can see where it's going to land. I don't see any marks, so I can't see where it's going to be.
You feel no pain.
Alright, so that thing's done. There's more, yeah, there's more resource right there. Go get it. That should be it, right? I got resource there. One more resource here, which is about to be grabbed. Yep. Thank you. So you can go down here and grab this, and we will have cleaned up most of the stuff that's around us. So now what I've got going here is I've got this guy creating fuel, which will reload this guy here with fuel. We got black guys. Let's go ahead and put them out.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
I can destroy them. Nah. Really? Holy crap, my first anomaly. Isn't that nice? Ah! Is that anomaly there because of, where are you going to be able to make it around there? Really? The AI in this game sometimes is pretty bad. But we'll give it a try. We'll see what happens here. I might have to watch this guy. Micromanage him. Meteor, meteor, meteor. Should be fine. Still fine. Things look like it's going pretty good there. Yeah, it's still fine. Okay, let's turn this dome on to be built. Remaining during 2 sols.
Analyzed.
All right, let's move out
Milestone
of here.
achieved.
Too much stuff going on over there. Way over here. Come on, come on. Way over here. Get out of the range of that stuff. Good man. All right. So there's another thing you can do. So I can turn these things on like this, and then when they get close, I can turn them off, and they won't finish. If I'm willing to try and do that. We'll go ahead and turn on the Moxie and the oxygen tank. I believe those take also all metal. So the only thing currently taking resources that I can't just make is the water extractor, the concrete extractor, and I believe this guy takes, yeah, there we go. So those are the only ones that are going to take stuff. Even the dome is only going to take concrete.
We've just found the wreckage of Phobos 2.
What?
The old probe even had some new data for us to analyze.
On July 7th, 1988, the Soviet Union launched 2 Proton K rockets carrying the Phobos 1 and Phobos 2 probes on a course to Mars. Of the 2 craft, only Phobos 2 reached its final destination, but contact with it was lost just before it could deliver its precious payload. Humankind will be forever grateful for the information we salvaged from its computers. Effect: locations of several anomalies detected. Check the map.
Anomaly found.
Excellent. 1, 2, and 3. All places I can't get to. Thank you so terribly much for all of that. Whatever. So, decommissioning protocol, scan anomalies, perfect. How are we coming on over here? It's looking pretty good. And I've got plenty of concrete to make that happen. The fuel is still going. How you doing on refueling, buddy? Use 13. Alright, so I think we're at the point where we're going to bring in the next rocket, and then we're going to have to wait. So this one, let me get over here, pop this up priority, because the other one's not going to get through anything. This is going to be a cargo rocket as well. I need prefab buildings. I need 3 Stirling generators to start off with. And the rest, actually, do I do all 4 now? I might. And wait, do I need a polymer factory? Possibly. But we'll take it with us. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need like 4 to 1. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't need a lot of electronics. The only thing I'm going to need electronics for is an eventual research lab. So let's launch this guy. So what am I thinking here? So real quick. The Stirling generators are for power. If I go for throwing down a bunch of solar panels, or I throw down a bunch of solar panels are only going to give me power during the day, not the night. So if I use that, I have to build batteries. Batteries are going to take 1 polymer to maintain. Stirling generators take 1 polymer to maintain. So why do what I think is an easy way to save money by creating a solar panel and a battery when I could just do a Stirling generator that creates more power? And so I'll have less maintenance going on there. The other thing I could do is I could try to put up windmills. Windmills will have the spare parts for maintenance. And again, I'll have to import them anyway. So if I'm going to be importing stuff, I might as well just import the generators. As I look at the things that are coming up soon, I have about 4, 4, and 1 in maintenance with my build that I can sit on for a while. So we'll launch that guy. Out he goes. So I can see him coming now, and he's 2-3% coming towards me. Once they land, the first thing I'll do is I'll drop down the Stirling generators. I'll power this sucker up. Or I'll drop down 1 Stirling generator and power everything up. Alright, so now that you're building this, we've got our first dome. Frankly, I think that's probably a good place to stop. I'll come back. Well, first thing we'll do is we'll start building out the interior part of this dome. And we'll see how we're going to go from there. But again, thanks for joining me.
Achieved.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Creeping through the shadows in the corners of your mind. I go where the wind blows. I run but I don't hide. I hear the call of the wild, whispering the name. No, I can't be tamed. My heart belongs to the night. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf. 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 I'm a